Okay. So the main reason why time is infinite and why it's important for motherfuckers to know that time is infinite, because even though time is infinite, there's also a such thing as lost infinite. I don't know if you understand.
Said lost infinite.
Yeah, as in lost infinite time.
Like what you
For instance, have you ever found yourself incarcerated?
free being incarcerated?
No,
Oh
incarcerated.
yeah, for sure.
You know, okay. We ain't been going separate that. You know, when I say something, I'm talking about literal.
Yeah, all right,
my nigga.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
and when I say my nigga, I don't mean that
Man,
disrespectful.
No, you know, I
mean
found
that,
out that nigga is come from Niger. Is
the
really
Niger
royal.
River.
Niger River from Ethiopians.
Hello.
So we really royal. When you say that, you saying king.
Man, that's what the whole shit about. Well, don't get me off into that. Don't get me off into that, because we was finna
really
go right to Egypt. We was finna roll right into Egypt. Don't even get me off into that shit, because I already told you about Anthony Browder and them. But anyway, look, so the main reason why time is infinite, right? And why it's important that we realize that time is infinite. But the reason it's important that we realize time is infinite is because we got to also realize that if time is infinite, well, hold on. Let's look at life. Let's look at everything in life. I mean, I don't give a damn what we talking about. Whether we talking about the trees, whether we talking about the sun, whether we talking about a man, whether we talking about Cain being who him is. Yeah. And what I mean by that is this, because even though Cain is a male dog, there's also a what? A female dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So life is dual. It has a duality, in other words. Because just like we got a sun, we also got a moon.
A polarity pole.
And they both are lights. The moon, literally, scientists will tell you this, that the moon itself is a low-level light. Watch this. They took you know how they got the little gun where, like, people that grow marijuana, they got the little gun that read the temperatures where they can check the temperature of the canopy?
Right.
So they took one of them guns, right? And so you know how, like during the day, if you got a tree and you got the sun up and you got and you under the tree provides a shade, right? And so if the sun is out, if you get out in the sun from underneath the shade, it's hot.
Right.
You get into the shade, what's the temperature?
It cools.
So the temperature is cooler than the sun, right?
Right.
Watch this. So did you know that at night, you know how the moon gives off a moonlight? They took the temperature of that motherfucker. First they went to the shadow part. We would think that the shadow part would be cooler, right? Mm-hmm. Nope. The moonlight is colder and the shadow is warmer.
Deep.
And that's scientific. Now watch this. And you can look it up. You're going to see this shit.
Opposite.
Yeah. So here's the thing. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Everything has a duality.
I was writing a poem. I just put some stuff in there. I'm going to let you, after we finish talking.
So this is why I say everything has a duality. So if everything has a duality and if time is infinite, then time is also what did I say earlier when I said infinite and I said another term?
Man, what did you be saying so much? And I hardly ever,
right, because it went so
I hardly
fast,
ever
man.
always tell you what you say.
And here's the thing, look, I ain't never thought of this shit. I'm
what
just
did
thinking
you
of
say?
shit.
Oh, you said God.
I was talking about time is uninfinite or something like that. I think I said.
But I know that's what you get to because I know that's the opposite.
But in other words, exactly. Okay.
But I was trying to get to what you was
meaning. Okay, if time is infinite, and we have to understand that time is infinite, right? And we understand that everything that we know of in existence has a duality.
Right. Correct.
So if time is infinite, then that means lost time is infinite. What I mean by lost time?
That you can't get back?
Say that shit again.
That you can't get back. When you talk, I sometimes close my eyes. So
watch this. I'm finna really fuck you over with this one. Watch this. So watch this. I'm gonna give you an example. And that shit don't stop. It keep going. Meaning, if it keep going forward, it also keep going backwards. Watch. Let me prove it. Now, I'm gonna bring. This is personal, and this is how I can. This is why I can attest to it. And it's personal because it deals with my grandmother and her son, my father. They got into it. My father passed away before they can mend them fences. To this day, she's still suffering because she never got the chance to make amends with her son before he passed away. And everybody kept telling her to do it. Now she's steady suffering and keep going and keep going and keep going. You see what I mean by lost time is also infinite? Man. Come on, dog.
And on top of that, when you saying this, it's crazy because we know each other's history from chopping it up. Like, I told you I lost my sister and stuff.
Yeah.
I never told you.
Wait, hold on. How mom's doing?
She
They just had their little day, even though, to me, every day is Mom's Day, but
Man, she good. I just be worried about her all the time. She got me to where I ignore, and my research, my searching and researching ass, I've been ignoring the side of, what happens actually with the shot because they done tricked her when she went up there without me.
They gave her the shot?
Bro. And you remember how I've been stressed? It's like, how I see shit before it happened.
Right.
You remember when they had locked, when I was like, bro, I think I came over here on break. I was at work and I was on break and I was telling you about.
I want to show you this video.
You remember I was telling you about, that's deep, huh? You already, she done had her both doses and they be getting people random. That's all we've been doing, bro. That's why I hurt so bad because we've been doing this shit before.
We was saying this shit before it started.
We was locked in before.
We was saying this shit before it started. Everybody kept trying to make it seem like we crazy.
I'll tell you,
now look at what's going on, my nigga. That's why when I play this video, it's going to blow you, especially now that you told me that about your moms.
Bro, and that's my whole mission when I'm up here. You see how I drop my head? I couldn't even,
Dog, that's crazy.
When you see me be dropping my head besides giving you ear. I give you ear, but not looking you in your eyes when we talking.
You don't drop your head first off. That ain't in the man's nature.
You're right. But when you talk, I do because
that's
I learn from you, bro. Yeah, I give you my ear.
Homage.
Yeah.
If you're looking at, okay, a dude been around a minute. He got some. It could be a chick. She been around a minute. She got some knowledge.
Right.
Shit, she be talking. I go back and look at you. It be on point.
Yeah, you one of my elders for sure.
Yeah.
And like no doubt, like really one of my the few elders that I have up here or wherever I'm at, because I'm a planetarian.
Because you ain't even from Michigan.
No, I got I be my elders stuff video chat me and stuff because you out of time. Yeah, you my actual physical elder, like you feel what I'm saying, and that's gonna teach me something. And we gonna go back and forth with
everything. I try to tell you the right, don't I? I ain't that guy. I can't do it, man. I'm tired of seeing my brothers dead. My police shooting us up just cause. Fuck that, man. We can live life, and live better than them. But a time is coming, bro. You ain't understanding when I tell you. Listen, I'm gonna give you one more word of advice. You take it or don't. I advise you to take it though. Go to Walmart and get a fucking shotgun.
Right.
I'm not just saying that, bro.
Right.
And you can have a shotgun.
I already know, man.
Okay, all right.
Man, I was in the hood.
But it's got to be kept in the house so you can't get it.
I'll tell you some crazy real life story. We was in the hood, bro. And our hood is Section 8, so the police might can't get in the door if you don't unlock it, but if they got the security with them, the housing authority, they got the key to get in your shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, they got up, the police couldn't get in because we knew the rules. I knew the law. I'm telling the young homies, like, well, they can't get in until the Jakes come. But they had the window held down, so we couldn't get out the windows or nothing. The Jakes actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the police in Oklahoma City.
Oh, so they held y'all in. Y'all didn't want to let them in. They wasn't gonna let you.
Yeah, Oklahoma City, they be on point. They like, all right, we ain't got no warrant. We ain't gonna because we done got it. These niggas done got us too many times. And we at the front door, and they hopping out the back windows.
Right.
That's how we get them. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
So they had the windows. They had the windows like, you know what I'm saying, officer per window. So the house authority come in, pull out their keys, they master key, and unlock the door. So we done got rid of everything that we know of, because this ain't even our house. We had a female house visiting. The only reason why we doing all this shit is because we trespassing. Like if you from the gang that's known and foul to be from this section that y'all in, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a blood visiting a female way from the other side of town. You're like, man, I ain't gang, man, this is my girl. But if you from neighborhood crip in a neighborhood crip area, you trespassing.
You better believe it.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so they hit us, so we got to run from that off the fly. So so when they came in, we couldn't run. Long story short, they catch us and they put us on the ground, all that. We didn't know that the little hood rats, you know what I'm saying, excuse me for disrespecting the sisters like that, had already had some other homies up in there that done hid their gun, like.
Oh, wow.
And it was a rifle, SK rifle.
Wow.
SK. And I don't know if it's a rifle or whatever, but
it's a rifle.
Yeah, but it's because an SK rifle because they couldn't even take us.
You probably meant SKS.
SK, I meant that nigga. They couldn't even take us. Bro, it fucked me up. That's the only thing they came out with the house.
Right.
I'm in the back of the police car like, oh, it's over with. I'm like, damn, who's gonna? I'm looking because they got two of us in the back car. It was so many of us. They put us two because they never do that.
Right.
Put two of us in it, and we already know because we fucking be knowing. We ain't even talking in the back of this motherfucker.
Right.
We know, like we patting each other like, look at that. They coming out with the
right.
And my mom was like 10, 15 minutes later after we was clear, we was out the car. And they had to get that motherfucker back to her.
Yep.
Like, that motherfucker had a clip and some more, like a long-ass clip and some more shit. And this before these young niggas and everybody else is making videos with the choppers.
Like they got the banana clips and shit.
Like literally, so I know that if you got some ugly shit like that and get away to tell the story, you can have a regular rifle.
Because see, those are what they call a long rifle. And so what a long rifle is it can't be you it's steady shooting, semi-automatic or fully automatic. If it's any of those, then it's a firearm. So if it's not that, it's a long rifle. A long rifle you can have. This is why even as a felon, you can have a long rifle in your home. But you can't have that motherfucker in your whip. You can't be driving around with it. None of that shit.
So even as a felon, you can have it in the home.
Yeah, you have the right to defend and protect your home. You have the right to bear arms, bro.
No, I'm saying because the Second Amendment,
Second Amendment refers to firearms.
Yeah, and it says
a long rifle is not a firearm.
Right.
A firearm is a pistol.
Yeah.
That's anything that you can conceal very easily. That's a firearm.
Yeah, because I was dissecting and it was like, and they can't even have. Well, I guess I gotta go back and
look at the term. It's gonna say firearm. That's the term. Now, if you go to like Walmart, go to Dick's, go to
when they said it, they ain't gonna say firearms.
It's gonna say long rifle.
How I be doing what you I don't even know if I can pick up your energy. So because that's crazy. Because I dissected and I was like, damn, it say like I can't even pop nobody in the house with a. No, this how is the Second Amendment so cold with it, bro.
Wait, it say you can't pop nobody in the house.
No,
why not?
I'm finna break this shit down to you.
Yeah.
You know my ass. I got a whole video on this shit. Like, say for instance, I'm a felon.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And intruder comes in the house and we see it and nigga get busy. You feel what I'm saying? By the time they come in the house, they follow all the rules that to get it. It says because I'm a felon. I will be charged with murder and shit.
Well, they had to charge me then. You hear me?
Hey, that's crazy. That's how they got that. And then for y'all that listening, go tap it in because we hear this shit for y'all to go research.
I forgot we was even recording.
For real, y'all finna have to cut it off for us so we can go to the next video so it won't run up the edit. But for y'all that listening, check this out. It's important to know as y'all seen the brother break down the difference between the firearm and the rifle. But know this, if you don't know what's going on, make sure you study this Second Amendment because you could air somebody out entering your home and you as a felon will be charged for that firearm and then that murder for having that firearm. They got it all set up kind of cold but it's also set up to where. And I'm not promoting this stuff. I'm just telling you because it's real. You go on the internet and see that because I always wonder why my big homies was like, well, when we ride, they taught this to me when I was younger. And we came out when you ride, you had your, you know what I'm saying, your old lady got the hammer or something. And that's not as no sucker duck motherfucker that got the hammer on his female for her to take the case.
Right.
And you like, oh yeah, I'm free. And she got a case. No, that's not what it was about. I find out it's about because you're a felon. So you really don't got no business in fucking with that shit, but you can air some shit out and be like, hey, it wasn't me. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't got no other shit up in your house, you know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the other thing, though, on that same note. Watch this.
And I'm glad you interrupted me.
My bad.
No, because they can take the rest and add to their...
Right.
Without me coaching them.
Another history within my family, I had an uncle. Somebody broke into his house, right?
Right.
He took a shotty, blasted him, blew him out the house because they was halfway in the house. They wasn't all the way in the house.
My grandma, ew.
Police got there.
Drug him in.
He didn't.
Don't tell me that.
He didn't. Police got there. They was like, bro, you should have drug him back in the house.
How would I know that?
He went to prison.
Oh, me, listen, how would I know that? Let me
He
tell
went
you
to
how.
prison. You can shoot him. They got to be in the house.
You want me
They
to tell
can't
you
go
how I know that? You ever heard that song I got on the Idols? You know the Idols?
Yeah.
Rivals.
Yeah.
When I said my
Yuck
grandma.
Mouth.
No, it's the
That wasn't Yuck Mouth?
No, the Idols. No, that's the one I just did.
Oh, okay.
That's Heaven or Hell. And then Meek Mill redid that. So it's really Meek Mill I redid, and he redid the I Got 5 on it. Yuck Mouth. That beat been circulated. And then before that was Friends. How many of us have? I just caught that. Like, damn, this is that Friends. How many of us have a beat?
It is,
I just caught this in like 2 or 3 days ago. So that motherfucker been recycled.
Wow.
But I'm talking about in Idols Turn Rivals, I murked Rick Ross's beat. But it's actually Jay-Z's as I was thinking. I'm sure he got it from somewhere else. Like when we
what
listen
song
to
from Jay-Z?
Man, I forgot what cause I said the punchline. No shook hands from Brooklyn to I said one of Jay-Z's lines in that motherfucker. I was like, no shook hands from Brooklyn all the way to Oakland. Or something. So I can't remember because I'll be sliding shit up in my rhymes.
Right.
The motherfuckers don't, you feel me? I hit him with the Rick Ross flow, but I slid one of Jay-Z's lines in there because it was his shit.
Right.
But on there, I was like, push through the snow like it's February. 365 January to January. And I was like, the hood made me your monster. I wasn't ready. Something. I said, hey, my grandma was a killer. It's hereditary. Yeah, I said my grandma was a killer. It's hereditary. Push through the snow like it's February. 360. But my grandma and my auntie, which is her sister, way back 60s or 60s, 50s. They be 2 murder cases, sisters. You feel what I'm saying? And I only bringing this up because they both crossed over. You feel what I'm saying? So like one was self-defense, you know, a man trying to get down on my auntie. She knocked him down with the shotty.
She plugged that.
Second one already shell shocked from the first type shit. Nigga trying to get in the house, jumped the gun before he got in, like,
and plugged it,
and then had to pull the nigga in.
Oh, did she get him in though?
Yeah, they both.
Okay.
They had to pull it. That's how I even know that. I wouldn't even know. I didn't read that.
Okay.
Like, that's how I didn't read that. Like, no, that's how I never read that, bro.
Fuck me up about
my grandma and them actually had to pull the nigga.
In the house.
In the house by the door so they can get through the door and through the threshold of the door. Plugged them. That's why that line when I was like, my grandma was a killer. It's hereditary.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga be on his ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was tried and freed. Because of, you know what I'm saying? Because of...
They left him out there?
Yeah, left him outside the door.
It's a wrap.
Right.
They'd have been right with my uncle.
So, ladies, when you know the intruder coming, because I'm not on no premeditated murder, I'm talking about on some self-defense shit, because you can be actually self-defending yourself from this motherfucker getting to you and be charged as murder. Yep. That's that self-defense. So, you got to be, and it sound crazy, and I'm in this with this shit. When they trying to come through your door to get at you, you got to sit there and wait patiently. Wait patiently, but have the draw on your intruder so you won't have to go through the things that our ancestors have went through between these beasts, men trying to get to you. And with that, I'm going to leave you. This is the first session of me chopping it up with the elder. You know what I'm saying? My brother Jon. You feel what I'm saying?
Peace.
And what would I say to him? What would we say to him, bro?
We say peace and hair grace.
Peace with the hair grace. You feel me, y'all?